Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday evening to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers will be traveling to Mexico City, Mexico, which is Mexico's capital, by the way. And I think it's the largest city, if I'm not mistaken. It probably is. So, Mexico City was host of the 1968 Summer Olympics. They only did that 1 year. And it is very well known that it is believed to have been the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in the year 1325 AD. And it is true, in fact. Teotihuacan was founded by the Aztecs and around Mexico City. And it's at least 695 years old in Mexico City. Its establishment as Teotihuacan is a small lake community in Mexico. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys in Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Alright, here we are in Estadio Azteca, the host of the 1968 soccer matchups in the Summer Olympics. It's about 55, maybe 56 years old. And we see both the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears come out of the tunnel today. And the question in everyone's mind is, who will win today's episode? And this is the Bears' second visit to Mexico City.
It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers versus Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
Alright, now it is kickoff time. The Chicago Bears will be returning the kickoff here to begin the game off. We got Cordarrelle Patterson, the former Minnesota Vikings return man. Oh, he's going to run this out. No one's going to stop him. Nobody's going to stop him. This will likely begin the football game right here in Mexico City as he jumps on into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 99-yard return there for this Chicago Bears offense. So, for the special teams, rather, he just runs it along the way. No one stops him. Touchdown, Chicago. Alright, now this is first down at 10. We are at the 1-yard line here in Mexico City. The Niners are way back in their own end zone as we see Jimmy Garoppolo stepping onto the field for the first time. We see Raheem Mostert gets his first rush of the game, gets it only for about a yard in. It's not much, but it's second down and 9 here in Mexico City. They're at their own 2-yard line. And George Kittle gets a reception. Third down. He gets it 1 for 1. Gets it down to the 5-yard line. So we're going to use blitz play here. 3rd and 6. He's going to hand the ball off to Mostert. The Chicago Bears made a 2-point safety to take 2 points more in the lead. And it will now be 9-0. Here in Mexico City, as Garoppolo tries to break a couple of tackles, and he gets sacked by Leonard. I'm gonna give Robert Quinn credit for that sack in the end zone for a 2-point safety. So now we got Anthony Miller ready to return here, and he's probably gonna get stopped right around the 38. And we see Mitch Trubisky, the University of North Carolina product, stepping onto the field for the first time today on offense. In fact, so I'm going to throw the ball to Trevor Davis, and he gets his first reception there, 1 for 1 for Mitch Trubisky. He's likely going to have a perfect pass rating of 158.3 if he keeps his throws accurate and if his receivers get it. And Allen Robinson makes his first reception of the game down at the 34. Their first down at 10 now for Chicago. Chicago's taking a nice lead here in Mexico City. He throws it deep, and does Trevor Davis get a touchdown? Yes, he will. 34-yard touchdown there. It was a deep pass across the field. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. So the Bears are leading to 16-0 now here in Mexico City. All right, now this is first down at 10 from the 15-yard line. Jimmy G is ready to throw the pass here. Now he's going to throw it to Kendrick Bourne. Gets a reception there. 2nd down and 6 now from the 19-yard line. So we're going to blitz here on defense. Now he's going to hand the ball off to Raheem Mostert. He, I think, loses a yard, maybe, if not so. And we're going to get down at the 19 there. This is 3rd down and 6 now for San Francisco. Chicago's taking a nice lead here, 16-0 in Mexico City, and he blocked it. Could have accepted that, but oh well. I mean, we're at a good lead here in Mexico City. That's where we want to be at and stuff. So I'm going to use Tariq Cohen. He will be ready to run this out. And he's likely going to get stopped at the 42 there. And this will be a 1st down and 10 for the Chicago Bears. So now we're going to use a slants play. And I'm thinking we got... And I get sacked by D Ford there. 2nd down and 17 now. We got a lot of chances. We got lots of chances to throw the ball here. We're still leading a 16-0 here in... And that will be an incomplete pass. His first incompletion of the night here in Mexico City. It's now 16-0 here in Mexico's capital. And I like how they put the green, the red and green, because that's Mexico's national colors. The colors of their national flag, in fact. So it goes green, white, red, and then they have an eagle. They have an eagle for in the middle of their white. The golden eagle is their national bird down in Mexico. In the United States, we have the bald eagle, and we do not make 4th down. So this will be a 1st down and 10 for the Niners. All right, now it's 3rd down and 25 now from the 49-yard line. We're going to blitz here on defense for Chicago. And they're down at the 49. So, all right, now Garoppolo's going to pass it to Raheem Mostert. And do they make the 3rd down? No, 1st down rather. No, they do not. They're going to have to punt here in Mexico City. And we got Tariq Cohen as one of our running backs, Tariq Cohen, as our return man. And it's going to go out down at around the 25-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 now for Chicago. We're going to use a single back formation. I'm thinking of running it in by using David Montgomery. So Montgomery, he's going to break a couple of tackles, and he's going to get stopped there at the 46. So 1st and 10 now for Chicago. They were off to a really good start. I mean, 16-0. Well, that was New England's record back in 2007. And do they get the 1st down? Yes, he does. We're going to do a no huddle call here. The clock is winding down, folks, and the Bears are winning. 5 for 8, 87 yards. So if he gains 3 yards and a 1st down and plus 3 yards, he will likely, and I'm saying this, likely will get 100 yards in, and he gets a reception. Does he get it into the end zone? Not quite, but does he get 100 yards so far? The answer will be yes. Whatsoever. So this is 1st and goal from the 1 here, and I'm thinking I'm going to throw it to Roquan Smith. He has 1 sack defensively, and he has 1 touchdown reception offensively. He likes to play... I like to use some linebackers and play some offense. Give him a chance of getting used to receiving the ball. I call them the 60-minute man because they play both offense and defense. And we will see you guys at the 2nd half. Okay, now Khalil Mack slides on into the end zone. That will be a touchdown for the Chicago Bears and the 1st turnover of the game for the San Francisco 49ers. Let's just watch here. All right, now Garoppolo gets sacked. The Bears recover. Khalil Mack, the former Oakland Raiders defensive lineman, recovers it in time, takes it to the house, touchdown Bears, and we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now we kick off the second half since we returned the first half and scored a an awesome way to get a touchdown, your first points of the game. We see Travis Benjamin, the former San Diego Chargers and Cleveland Browns wide receiver, return to first down and 10 from the 26 here in Mexico City. We're going to blitz here on defense. First down and 10 now from the 26. So he's going to be ready to throw. Passes it. And does he get a first down? They're going to say yes. It will be, in fact, a first down. And now we're going to use a 3-4 formation. We're going to use a 3-4 defense, or 4-3 defense is 4 linemen, 3 linebackers. And he's going to throw the ball, and we could have intercepted that. Eddie Jackson could have used an INT there, and that could have been San Francisco's second turnover of this game. So he's going to hand the ball off to Raheem Mostert. Gets stopped there at the 41. Third down and 5. I thought this was fourth down. So anyway, we're at the 41 here in Mexico City. Bears playing some defense. He's going to throw the ball. Incomplete pass. Okay, now it's fourth down and 5. We got Eddie Jackson as our punt returner for this Chicago Bears football team. Switched him out for Tariq Cohen. And now Jackson is going to get stopped at the 26 there. This will be a first down and 10 for the Chicago Bears. We're going to use the double slant route this time. We're going to use the double slant route. I'm thinking my main receiver could be possibly Allen Robinson, the Penn State product. And he's going to get stopped at the 44 there. 8 for 11, 125 yards. So we're going to use the Texas formation. And Roquan Smith has and Roquan Smith gets a reception there. First down and 10. We're at the 36-yard line now. 5 receptions, 66 yards on the day for Roquan Smith. And now he's going to throw it deep across the field. Allen Robinson, do we get it in goal line? Yes. In goal line and red zone wise, yes we do. But we got first and goal. And now Trubisky gets his first carry of the game. Doesn't go for much, but I will have to say this. At least this game has gone pretty fast here. And now that will be another incomplete pass, 10 for 14 for Chicago, and Tariq Cohen runs it into the end zone, scores 6 points up on the board, and this will now be a touchdown for the Chicago Bears, and it will now be 38-0. We're going to try it for 2 points here in Mexico City. We're going to try it for 2. And now we got the ball to David Montgomery. And does he get it in? They're going to say no. But we got 46 seconds to go here, and we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now this is first down and 10. We're at the we're going to use the 3-4 defense here in Mexico City. The Bears are leading by 36. However, the Niners have not scored either a touchdown nor field goal, and Roquan Smith gets an INT whatsoever. And this will be, I think, the third turnover of the game for the San Francisco 49ers. Second turnover, for the San Francisco 49ers. So now Trubisky, he's going to throw it to Allen Robinson, 32-yard touchdown there, and it will now be 42. And we're going to score a PAT, and it will now be 43. We will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now the Chicago Bears get a safety, and it is on Roquan Smith. They're going to say made the 2-point safety count for the Chicago Bears, and they add 45, 2 more points, and it's now going to be 45-0 here in Mexico City. So now we only got like 20-some seconds to go left in this third quarter, and then it will be the fourth quarter. The game will be over, and then we're going to do the Cowboys-Steelers next episode. So, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. We're going to use a single back formation. And now, he's going to throw the ball to Danny Trevathan, one of the linebackers for this Bears team. 222 yards for Mitch Trubisky on this game. Wow. That is incredible. Third quarter had just ended, so 14, 16, 14, 15, that's 45. Niners had not scored a single point, not a touchdown, not a field goal, not a 2-point safety in this game. So, wow. The Bears are doing awesome in Mexico City. And this is our one of few episodes left in season 3, because we'll be going on to season 4 here not too far from today. I'm thinking either Sunday or Monday I'm going to do possibly season to start off season 4. And now Demetrius Harris to start season 4. I'm thinking we're going to do the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Florida to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, now Trubisky, he's going to throw it maybe to Allen Robinson, and he gets a TD whatsoever in this game. So, now this will be his second receiving touchdown of the game, and we're going to do a PAT attempt, both review. So, as you can see here, his feet were in the red paint in the end zone, so they're going to say the receiver did have possession, but we're just going to listen to what the official says right here. So he will accept the touchdown. So now this is 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Here we are in Mexico City. The Niners are trying to come back here. 5 for 9, 35 yards, and an INT. San Francisco has not scored a single point, like I said earlier. They're just going to allow the Chicago Bears to win 52-0, and I think that may have been the score last time when the Bears came to play in Mexico City against the New Orleans Saints, and that will happen again next season as well in Mexico City. I try to do as many international videos because I like doing the London and Mexico City videos respectively, but we have done a lot of US videos. And I was kind of shocked because during the pandemic, they canceled all of that international series games. They were going to have one in Mexico City on a Monday Night Football game this season, but turns out they couldn't because of the pandemic restrictions. And it will now be 4th down and 5 from the 49 here in Mexico City. So now we got Eddie Jackson, one of the team's safeties here, and he's going to punt, and he will not return. He'll get stopped. It will be down at the 21 there. 1st down and 10. We're going to use the PA tight end seam here in Mexico City. Chicago's going to throw deep across the field. Danny Trevathan gets stopped at the 50-yard line. 15 out of 19 there. That is incredible. 276 yards. If he gets 24 more, that will be 300 there. And that's where we want to be. At least 300. And I'm going to throw deep the field to Demetrius Harris, which we have not seen him all game. 295 yards, in fact. So now we're going to use some Demetrius Harris. He's going to throw deep across the field again, and he's going to get another reception here in Mexico City. 312 yards, first down and 10 now for the Chicago Bears. They only got 13 seconds to go, but let's see. David Montgomery's going to break a couple of tackles. Maybe not, but it's now 2nd and 8. So we are trying to get a first down before this game even ends. And the Chicago Bears will be your winners of today's episode. They're going to be your winners of today's episode here in Mexico City for the second time. And Trubisky's going to get sacked to end the game by Kwon Alexander, the former Tampa Bay linebacker. And I was correct here. The Chicago Bears take the win down south to Mexico City, host of the 1968 Summer Olympic Games, 52-0. This is like the second time they crushed the team here in Mexico City. This is the second blowout in this game where they won by a huge number of points, while the opposing team did not even score a single point whatsoever. As you can see, the box score, 16, 14, 15, 7. That's 52 in all. The Niners did not score any points at all. And I'll explain more about that when we get into statistics in just a moment. All right, now as you guys saw, the Chicago Bears shut out the San Francisco 49ers 52-0 here in Mexico City. 372 total offense. They had 10. 77 rushing yards, 20 for San Francisco. 295 passing yards for Chicago, -10 for San Francisco. 16 first downs, they got 2. Punt return yards, we had 39. Kickoff return yards, we had 141 because of that touchdown that counted. 552 total yards, they had 117. 2 turnovers on the day for them. Let's see, red zone, 3 for 4 there. 3 red zone touchdowns for Chicago. Player stats, Mitch Trubisky, however, does take home the perfect passer rating of 158.3 here in Mexico City. 17 out of 21 there, 312 yards and 4 touchdowns on the day. He did an impressive job right there today, folks. Jimmy G had a passer rating of 22.9, 6 out of 12 there, 40 yards whatsoever, no touchdowns, and an INT. Raheem Mostert had 4 carries, 16 yards, no touchdowns whatsoever. Mitch Trubisky had 3 carries, 45 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen had his only carry of the game for only 1 yard in and a TD as well. Roquan Smith and Allen Robinson, the second, all had 5 receptions, but I'm going to have to say Robinson had the most receiving yards, 104, 2 touchdowns for Robinson, 1 for Smith. Demetrius Harris had 3 receptions, 54 yards, and no touchdowns. Trevor Davis had 2 receptions, 44 yards, and a TD. Same with Danny Trevathan, but no TD whatsoever. And let's see the defensive unit. I think Chicago's defense was pretty good. Very well played by the Chicago team. Roquan Smith with 1 touchdown, 2 sacks on the day, 1 INT. Danny Trevathan with 1.5, along with Khalil Mack. D Ford had 1 sack in this game, 0.5 for Chilkowski Tart, Kwon Alexander, Bilal Nichols, and Robert Quinn, respectively. So let's see how many safeties. There were 2 scored by Chicago, but different players. Danny Trevathan scored the second safety, and Robert Quinn scored, I think, the first 2-point safety of the game. There was only a defensive touchdown, Khalil Mack with that fumble recovery for a touchdown. And that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this content. Please stay tuned for more videos. Peace out. Have a great Friday evening, and we'll show you the next episode's matchup. And this, folks, will be the next episode's matchup. The Dallas Cowboys will be traveling to the 412 to face off against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which will be this Sunday's matchup, but it will be in Arlington, Texas. So there was an episode earlier this season. It was in Arlington. Now they play in Pittsburgh for this matchup. And then next season, there's going to be 3 Cowboys Steelers because we didn't do one back in season. We only did one in season 2. We didn't do the second one. So without further ado, peace out. Have a great Friday evening, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow or later tonight.